Hello, Casey here from interwebkaiju. These are Dilophosaurus and this is my thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion. So, I guess I'm going to do a super short spoiler-free thing before the actual review. I can't do a review without talking about certain things in the film, and some of those will probably be cooler to see without hearing about them first. Jurassic World Dominion is okay. Good even. I wouldn't say fantastic, and I wouldn't say top 3 of the series either. Probably my 4th favorite of the Jurassic Parks, but I'm not here to rank them. I'd want to rewatch them all if I were going to do that anyways, and I didn't. I didn't rewatch any of the movies before going to the theaters, so if there are inconsistencies, I didn't notice. Anyways, that's the spoiler-free verdict. I liked it. So, not sure why I've seen so many titles and thumbnails making it seem like this is the worst movie people have seen in years. I mean, I'm sure it's just reviews, but not even worse than the last movie in the franchise for me. So as usual, I'm not going to go over every single plot point of the story, but there are going to be mild spoilers. Movie follows 2 groups, the Jurassic World characters, including the clone girl from the last film, and the legacy characters from Jurassic Park. Eventually, they group up and almost immediately split into 2 more groups for a tiny bit. Thought that was kind of funny. Filmmakers really want 2 different scenes going at the same time, but thankfully it never felt like it went back and forth too much, like say the finales of Phantom Menace. I do wish there was less of a build-up, as the movie did feel sort of long, and once they are at the site where most of the movie takes place in, Biosyn, I feel like not much should be taken out. And I can't reiterate this enough, I loved seeing the legacy characters. They all do stuff too, unlike Goldblum's little narration intro and outro from Fallen Kingdom. I like the feathered dinosaurs. Cool to see. I like that they brought back the Dilophosaurus, and the scenes they are in are great. In fact, anytime the movie tried to do a suspenseful horror thing, it was pretty decent. It was neat to see a mix of more scientifically accurate feathery dinosaurs, as well as frilled and enhanced for theme park ones. I don't know if I like the constant new dinosaur name drop. Maybe they just want kids to know so they'll get the toys. They did it 3 or 4 times and I still don't remember it. I might like it because it's usually followed by someone saying what, which is what I'm still doing. The big letdown for me was the prior films made all this hubbub of finally having dinosaurs out in the real world. Not just a single or handful of dinosaurs out of the park, and they really don't do much with it. The dinosaurs that we spend the most time with outside of Biosyn are the ones from a black market trade, which we've already seen black market trade dinosaurs in the series before. I know there are some short films that take place in between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion that give us more of that, but at the very least I wish one of the characters' story catalysts had to do with a dinosaur in a city. We get Locust that we see in a farm interacting with 2 kids, and Blue and Beta, the baby raptor, with again mainly just Chris Pratt, with a tiny bit with the clone girl. Oh, I like the added details they did with her backstory. Much prefer this stuff. Sorry, there's also that lassoing scene. Just also away from civilization. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Dinosaurs, like most animals, probably wouldn't want to be around people, and our protagonists are all not normal people living quietly in a town or city. I still feel like they made a big deal out of dinosaurs in society to just not really do much with it. The villain is sort of lackluster. I mean, mankind in general is the villain of these movies, and the human instinct to do bad stuff is still at the forefront. But like, really? Something so obvious is the big bad's evil ploy. I kinda dig the not super evil mannerism stuff, but I don't know. Evil Plan is very disappointing, both just in thought in general, but also the idea that people okayed field practice for it already, for such an obvious plan. Production quality wise, movie is well made. Sound levels are good, score is great, Acting is well done. The legacy actors thankfully didn't lose all their chops. Sets, fine. Lighting, usually good. And those suspenseful horror type scenes, fantastic. And the finale fight scene, annoying. So, much like how the T-Rex fought the new big dino in Jurassic World, she gets to fight whatever the new big carnivore is in this movie. And it's way too dark, and with rain interference. On the big screen, it's okay. There's the spotlight going on and off the creature, so obviously a stylistic choice, but I'm guessing it's going to be annoyingly hard to follow on a normal home setup. Was glad they got to tag team the new dinosaur at the end, and the kill was honestly pretty cool. Back to quality, like it or not, this is almost certainly going to be the highest quality dinosaur movie in a while, and most likely the most entertaining. The more I think about Jurassic Park Dominion, the more I like it, honestly. If you like the series, go see it. If you like dinosaurs, go see it. Just don't overhype yourself, and if you've been even slightly keeping track of the general consensus for the film, you probably won't. So, those were my thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion. Thanks for watching.